What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Dog Matter Podcast. I'm your boy, Cypho Heru.
I'm DX Dog.
Your boy, Political Ant in the house. What
And
it do?
we finally got Political Ant back in the house. He been missing for a while. He been on vacation. What you do? Get married or some shit, man?
Nah, you know, anybody trying to marry me.
You done ran off with one of them Republican bitches. That's what happened.
Was it the fat one?
You know he in love with the governor of Michigan. What's her name?
Oh, Gracie.
Oh, God, don't even get me started on her, bro.
She is pretty.
That's his thing right there.
Don't even get me started on her, my dude.
He hates.
No, she got swag, though. Why you don't like her?
Oh, you know like.
Man, you know good and well I don't like that motherfucker. Don't even get me started on her, bro. Don't get me mad.
We're going to get back to Gretchen because I got to take up her. She doing big things for Michigan.
Yeah.
She ain't doing a damn
She doing
thing.
Our
big
road's
thing.
getting fixed.
And she got roads getting fixed. And she partnered up with the person she hates the most, Donald Trump.
If the roads get fixed, it's construction workers, motherfucker. Had nothing to do with government.
Yeah, what? But anyway, let's move on. Okay, so we go first topic on hand. We're gonna come back to this Gretchen shit. I don't like your what you got to say. Listen, I'm about to stop liking her. I don't know how she hooked up with Trump because they was like enemies. At
Yeah, I
first.
know, but that was to get the money. The loans and shit that we needed for Michigan.
Yes.
But the final act of defiance, what she did, is when she went to the White House, she wouldn't put her face up and take a picture. She got her head
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Yeah, I got to go check that out.
Yeah.
I got to go check that out. So, yeah. All right. So, I got something for y'all. You know, recently I was out the country. I went and visited a couple of different countries. I went to Rome, Italy, and Istanbul. And I just wanted to see a couple of things. And I wanted to see how, and most importantly, I want to see how the economy works in other countries. And I want to go somewhere where I believe that they didn't give a fuck about how we live. You know, not saying that they don't care about us, but I just want to see they were into their own thing.
Yeah.
You know, and the biggest thing I took out was they just they got a love for country, a self-love for the country, for their fellow men and women. So I wanted to ask y'all, and then y'all can go around the table, then I'll come back with my small opinion. Should black people pack up and leave America? Who want it first?
Well, no, I won't be long, Joe.
I won't be long, so.
I won't be long, Joe. I'm gonna tell this.
Hold on. We'll let Joe go.
No.
Joe, he's hot. He's smoking. I can see the steam coming from his eyes. You know, he one of them black Indian niggas. Let him go.
Hey man, we shed a lot of blood in this motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just did it, that one particular type of way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we should be the only motherfuckers running around saying we got two countries. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, we were stolen from and when we went to war in.
Okay, that makes sense. I like that.
You gotta look at it. We went to every war in America. From the Civil War. You niggas gonna be free if you fight. Them niggas was fighting.
Yeah, they was fighting.
They had
Yes.
brigades.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, when it was time for go to World War I, we was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? World War II, we was there.
We got through on the front line. World War II.
Yeah, Vietnam, we was there.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we had the best airmen in the world in World War II.
Yeah. Bread tails. Was it bread tails?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you ask me? Hell no. We should be getting half of the money coming in this motherfucker.
I can go with that. That's a good answer. That's one of the best answers I've heard. Unlike those FBA foundational black Americans, is what they call themselves. You know, they just want to be stuck up under the white man, you know, as long as he feeding them breadcrumbs and shit, they good, you know. Well, why should we leave here, sir? You know, them type of motherfuckers. I don't care what they say. That's a good answer, though.
Yeah.
I like that answer. I ain't never heard that. I didn't heard. I listened to hundreds of people, and I've read thousands of comments, and I never heard that answer. That's a good answer.
Yeah, most definitely. Footprint.
Yeah, we should have a stake in both. I agree, because that's sort of where I'm going, but I just had a different take on it. Go ahead, Ann. What you think? Unless you got something else to add to it, X.
I would say no as well, but I would add to it. Not only that, we also fought in the first war, which was the Revolutionary War. We also fought in that as well. We fought in every single war this country ever had. But not only that, this is obviously a country where the Indians made a name for themselves and did a thing. The white man made a name for themselves, did a thing. It's about time that the black race, all we need to work, we done work the land, we done did this and that, we enslaved, this, that, we went to Jim Crows. It's about time we make our stamp on this damn country. So hell no, don't leave this bitch. We make this bitch our own. Every other race that made their own. Now it's always making our damn own. Feel me? So no, don't leave this bitch. Take over this motherfucker.
Let's get it. Yeah. Those good answers. Y'all going in on me. I didn't expect this. Y'all doing better than the dudes that study and promote and read a million books a day. And you got a million facts a day. Y'all doing way better than them because I'll be chewing they punk ass up. Those are some good answers. But so I in a way I agree. My thing is I like the way he came with the X. I like the way he came with it. We take a stake in both because most of the dudes, the FBA dudes, and there's some of the other clans, I can't really call their name right now, but I'm going to get them. They believe that we should just stay here and discount our African heritage.
Yeah.
So that I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? We just black Americans. There's no such thing as black American, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You have to have some type of heritage, some type of nationality, man. You either from one of these African countries or you are from multiple African countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not just black. Where is black from? Black can just be any goddamn thing. What, black outer space, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
Dark matter.
Yeah, dark matter, black in the cave, motherfucker. Black what? You got to be black. So there's black Indians, there's black Mexicans. So just saying you black, foundational black Americans, that's not saying much. You know what I mean? So I hate to go after them dudes though. But so here's my take on it. We have to do something, right? So we either have to have our own state or our own country, which would be kind of like the same thing. But it has to be ran by African Americans. It has to be like a land, a sister government, right? To where we actually run the government. We actually hand down our own punishment. If we want to be kin to America, then that's cool. Because we need an army.
Yeah.
We need an army. I'm not saying disconnect from the army because we get slaughtered out there.
Right.
Just having a country with no fucking army. That's what a lot of people out there don't understand. You just can't say, let's leave, and you ain't got no fucking army. You ain't got no protection. Then any country out there will come and drop bombs on your ass, So I'm not saying that would be like, that's suicide. That would be stupid. But we have to have our own country. And so what I noticed most in these other countries is they have their own economy, right? This is where African Americans fuck up at. We don't patronize one another. We got fucking excuses why we don't. Them people over there, they don't do that shit.
Yeah.
All the little corner plazas owned by their own people. They shop there first. I don't give a fuck if me and Joe don't get along. If he sells shoes, goddammit, me and my family going over here and buy some shoes from this motherfucker that I don't like. And then he gonna come over here and he gonna buy some fried chicken for me, and he don't like my fried greasy chicken cooking ass. So we gonna patronize one another because me and him gonna keep this money in our fucking community. That's what African Americans don't understand. And that's why we need our own state or our own country. Because we just over here just basically, what you call it? Self-suicide, mass suicide. We killing each other mentally and physically. We don't even understand what economics is about.
No.
That shit was embarrassing being in another country and then think about, where we spend our money at.
Yeah.
Even me, we spend our money with Nikes and Adidas and all this shit, man. We should be spending our money with the tailors right around your city, somebody in your family, all the black restaurants. But we have to live together. That's what they do.
Yeah.
They fucking live together in one area.
Yeah.
And that's how they keep their money in house. So we definitely need to do something about leaving here mentally. We don't have to leave here physically, but we need to leave this motherfucker mentally, though.
And that sounds like a really good answer.
Yeah.
And to me, that's where it starts. Because it's not, you're right, it don't start physically anyway. I mean, to get in a physical state is the second thing. The first thing, we have to change our mindset. Because what's fucked up with the black America is the mind.
Yeah.
You know, this country got our mind, and they did a number on our mind like
Beautiful.
for fucking years.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, I mean, it's to the point where we can't fucking stand each other. You know?
Yeah.
So you know, we have to start with the mom first, man. We gotta, you know, it got to a point where you know, a black person would rather kill a motherfucker than help a motherfucker. You know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
you know, or besides helping them, you will leave that community and then leave them to hang it. Right. You know, I mean, because we don't respect each other. Right. We don't respect each other who we are. We just, our mind got to change.
Yeah, it all goes back to economics, man. I want to give some guys some credit, but I don't want to call out the wrong names, but they like some guys I was listening to on the podcast, Sarnetta TV. Shout out to Sarnetta Black News 102. I hope I said that right. I was listening to some people on his shit, and they were saying that you know, we got to focus more on the economics, man, than all this other bullshit, man. Yeah. And then by me going to another country, I see why we keep getting sold out every time. Like all the NBA players, I would say all the ones over 30 years old, 30 to 65 or whatever. The NFL players, the boxers, and the actors and shit, I see why they all come back and become sellouts. Because once you go to another country and you see how how other people are unified, and then you come back and see how we are so destructive, man, against one another, man. Yeah. That shit is scary, man. I'm like, wow, we living like wild fucking dogs over here, man. And we don't even realize it, man.
And then,
you know, so let me say, and just like one more thing, the Puffy thing, you know, and no, let me say R. Kelly first. R. Kelly. So the whole black community went on social media and we tore R. Kelly a new ass. You know what I'm saying? Which deservedly so. He deserved to be punished for what he did.
Back.
I mean, we wanted him in prison. We tore him down. Everybody made a post about it. But when it was Trump's turn on the what's the dude, Epstein? When it was his turn, and we know his ass was there, and we know he hiding the information, the black community, we quiet as a church mouse. We only want to see our own kind hanging from a tree.
You're right.
That shit is crazy, man.
That shit is crazy.
So that's why people, when they go to other countries, they get millions of dollars, those actors and shit, and they come back home and they sell us out. That's why. They don't want to be a part of that crazy shit no more. They like, man, I gotta separate, man. Y'all trying to kill me, my kids, and everybody, you know?
You really thinking like that?
Yeah. You know, that shit is scary. Get a plane ticket, go to another country for a week, couple days or whatever, and just watch how the people live. Don't go over there just shaking your ass and, you know, thinking everybody care about African Americans. Them people, not that they don't care about other human beings, but they just into their own culture. And ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that got to be a lot of pride. Think about it. We was on the right track, which get a lot of justice. You know, when we had Black Wall Street, a dollar went around 7 times before it left that community. You know what I'm saying? But once they seen how it was working, and it was right after World War I, even though a lot of them went to World War I with them, they was living in Black Wall Street. They went with them.
What?
And they didn't, you know, they was mad like, wait a minute, y'all was just slaves not too long ago. How y'all get all this shit?
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was an attack on our leadership.
That's what it was.
You take the leaders out and let the fools rule the community.
Yeah.
And then, that takes the community down. So they destroyed Black Wall Street on purpose so we can purposely, you know, go at each other's throat. And I'm pretty sure they had firsthand information on how this worked, considering this is how they act, you know, inside their own culture.
Right.
You know.
Right.
That's the European culture, right? So, always attack the leadership, you know.
Right. Right.
And there was a city in Mississippi, and I hate that I didn't do my homework to tell you the name of it, but the name is I forgot the name of it, but it's a city in Mississippi that right after the Civil War, the civil rights movement, this city became the fucking economic capital of Black commerce. And Hollywood and rappers to always say, this is the capital of Black commerce. It's Mississippi. But here's the thing is, after the years of that city being existing, and this city was awesome. The fucking government was black. The city council was all black. The police was all black. I mean, it was all black leadership, and I mean, had the best economy in the South. But unfortunately, you know, the drugs came to it, gangs came to all this stuff that was created by the white man in the black community, drugs, gangs, and it killed the entire city. That very same city, real fact, that very same city is one of the murder capitals of the whole country. Wow. It just showed you that this used to be the center of black economics. And now it's the murder capital of the country. Yeah. This shit is sad, bro.
Yeah, that goes back to the COINTELPRO, the counterintelligence program put on that was led by J. Edgar Hoover, the leader of the FBI. And, you know, it was basically killed the next Black Messiah. So whoever they thought could be a Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, they purposely went around to every ghetto that they can find and found out who was the leader. You know what I mean? Or the top business owner in that community, and they filed false charges on him, or they simply lynched him to get him out the way. That way he couldn't teach others. And so that's why we are in this free fall of stupidity right now. Yeah. You know, blame the rappers all day, but we shouldn't be getting our information from rappers. We should be getting our entertainment from rappers, not our economic leadership from rappers and NBA players and NFL players. It's fucked up. That's who our kids look to for information. Yeah. They don't even know who the mayor is, the governor. I'm talking about blacks, the senators. They don't know none of these people. What K-Dot say? You know, K-Dot said I should go to school. I should go to school. You know, fuck what my teacher said. Yeah. The principal, you know, like I said, the mayor, the senator. Our kids are not even listening to them. You know what I mean? And so, because we said, they killed our leadership on purpose. You know what I mean? To leave us out like this. So that was one of the reasons why we talking about should we pack up and leave this motherfucker. Because we're not factoring none of this shit in about how they treating us. Fuck what they owe us. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we can still argue about what they owe us from afar. We don't have to sit right up under them and get treated like shit. Somebody tagged you while I was in another country. And they was like, you better be careful about those laws over there. And I'm like, fuck you. I live in America. We still got sundown towns in America, motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fucking you gotta be careful where I live at, motherfucker. I might get lynched. Yeah. After 9 p.m., motherfucker. You know
30 miles of coin.
All I wanted was a pizza. All I wanted was a pie. The bitch talking about, these are white-only pies. Yeah.
What you mean, bitch?
Well, how much for a nigga pie, bitch?
Wait till it finish eating, then you can get it.
That was on life. She's talking about, how about I make nigga pie out of you? You know. Fat cockeyed bitch. Yeah. Yeah, but this is how we not even paying. We so used to being treated like shit. We don't even realize we live in sundown towns, brother. Yeah. You know, that's fucking crazy. It's 2025. Yeah. We just ignore this shit. You better not go to Italy. Yeah. You know, you might break the law. Then you better not go to Texas, motherfucker, up in the mountains, or you know what I'm saying? Or Virginia, motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? South Carolina, North Carolina.
Come on, man. So what are we doing here? So
Kentucky.
Kentucky and shit, yeah. You know, Ole Miss, Mississippi and shit. They still fighting for their stupid ass flag. You know, you already lost the war. You still want to fight for this motherfucker. But yeah. So I say we should leave this motherfucker. You know, get a sister country or just one state, and we all black people need to move. At least 90% of black people need to live in one state. Yeah. Learn how to patronize one another. Yeah.
But if we don't change our mindset, that state will become the capital of murder in the whole time.
Here's the thing. Those 80s,
fucking massive suicide.
Those 80, 90%.
All the gangs in the world gonna be there. All the drugs you can name.
No.
Mess.
I said 80, 90%.
I'll get sex rules in it.
The 10, 20% is gonna be them niggas that can't come. You gotta stay with your master. You know, you gotta stay with your master.
One cut back dope deals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all them niggas got
this
to stay.
Way gonna be it, Bobby.
No, but seriously though, no, we won't have that because we will be creating an economy, we creating jobs. We got fast food restaurants. We got the fine dining. We got the hotels. You know, we got corporate little Africa, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You want to call it corporate most high, whatever you want to call it. Corporate Egypt. We doing everything in our own community. So you have to shop, buy, sell, and trade with your own fucking people, man. Yeah. Everybody should be happy about that.
And it ain't nothing.
Since white people are rounding everybody up and kicking them out the country any damn way.
Yeah. And it ain't nothing like being racist or nothing shit like that, because basically what he's saying is he want a city. We want a city, country, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, we can, walk from one side of the motherfucking world to the other side of the world. Don't have to worry about getting kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? Get help. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about getting a job. You know what I'm saying? Somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that's always hurting. You know what I'm saying? It basically is what he's saying.
Man, those people over there, man, they took pride in their jobs. I don't give a fuck. They was carrying my luggage and, going to give me shit to eat. I dropped crumbs. They was picking that shit up. I'm trying to give them tips and shit. People were like, no, I don't want no tip, brother. Just doing it. This is what we do. They were just so happy to just be broke as hell. They were just making minimal wage, asking me how was the money in America and those things. I told a couple of people, like, man, you need to come over here. It's like, no. No. Yeah. So although some people do break their necks trying to get over here, the majority of people don't want shit to do with us. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, they call us Babylon.
Yeah, so we need our own fucking country. Like I said, we still can be. Stop focusing on the gang members, brother.
No. Here's the thing. The problem with a black uprising. Here's the problem.
We don't need an uprising.
Well, no, you do, bro, because here's the thing, bro.
Like, we want like 5 Atlantas.
Yeah, you go.
There's really never been a black uprising in this country that wasn't led by white people.
No, it has. It has. The Detroit riots was led by black people. The Detroit riots.
Okay, but see,
that was the biggest one of them all now, and that set them all.
Though we got to organize these. Though it can't just be chaotic uprising. It got to be organized. Because if it's not organized, you can't come out of it with a real solution. If you just your whole plan is chaos, then what's going to come out of it is more chaos. So you got to have an organized uprising. And as we speak to this day, there have never ever been a black uprising or a black movement that was not started or organized by white men.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
White men who feel sorry for the black people.
Yes, it was. You got
white men started this shit.
Right.
If you talking about if you want to go to the Civil War, the whole freeing the slaves. It was the Northern Congress members who led that shit. It wasn't the black people. It wasn't even the black people that led the civil rights movement. You got to Dr. King's, you got to Rose, but these people were just figureheads. Who was leading the civil rights movement was the Union Army and the Republican Army in the House.
You opening up a whole can, brother. Hold on, now you opening up. Hold on,
totally different.
Yeah, you opening up another can because because if you go into that, right? Because now we got to go into, like you said, you went into the first so-called slavery. Africans being put in slavery in America.
Yeah.
We wasn't even considered black people back then. We were like Africans or whatever country you came from. He's from Congo. He's from Ghana. They just wasn't calling us Africans. Those people knew what country they came from, right? So when you say that, now those African people had European friends. So basically, they didn't need an uprising. So the white people that were fighting for them were like their friends. Yeah. It wasn't like master trying to save servant.
Yeah.
That was his friend. If you see it, that you putting handcuffs on and talking to bad. Because, white people were actually partnered with black people. They were both considered like indentured servants. And so that was the way that the management, so-called, let's call them management, the slave master back then, let's just call them the management. The management was tied to all that good-ass teamwork, right? Mm-hmm. So that's the strategy he came up with. Well, I'm gonna make all the white people the supervisors, and we're gonna make all the Africans the slaves. The white people can work their way out of slavery after 5 or 7 years or something like that, but the Africans can never work their way out of slavery. That's how they stopped them motherfuckers from being friends. They made white people feel more empowered than black people. Yeah. And so they made them like the supervisors. But they had a riot. The whites and the blacks rioted together, but they lost. Mm-hmm. And that's how the black people became permanent slaves, and the white person was able to work his way out of slavery. So that's why I say you opening up a whole can of shit.
So
there was no need for there was no need for a black uprising then. Right. It was a human uprising then. Yeah. Like, hold on, bro, we all being mistreated. You know, before they separated us. You know what I mean?
And go get a motherfucking kill.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
what we talking about.
So when you move, hold on. So when you moved on through time, those white people that was fighting for black people, they always understood that African people was never supposed to be slaves. So they stood by your side. I don't got time to talk about good white people. I know they exist. I know they out there. I know they help. Right. And they don't never really be looking for credit. So I don't never bring them up because we still fighting. You know, we're still fighting for our rights. So there's a lot of good white people out there. I'm gonna put that shit on the floor right now because we wouldn't be free if it wasn't for them.
No doubt.
So they always understood that they got double crossed also. So that's why white people always got their nose in your uprising because they really your friend. Not all of them, but the ones that's really stuck to it and that went to war. Yeah, and fought for them motherfuckers. They were serious about that shit, man.
No doubt.
No doubt. Yeah, and I agree with 100% what you just said. But what I'm trying to say is this: look, the country at the time of the 1700s, when the country was brand new, yes, you had your blacks who were the slaves. Then you had your poor whites who was indentured servants, so they were slaves as well. So and then you had the rich class who was the farmers and their own land, and he was your George Washington's and all these people and that was in Congress at the time. Yes, I get that. But what I'm trying to say is this, bro. If you want to say blacks and whites, what I'm trying to say is there was never a black movement that was funded, started, organized, or anything like this by blacks.
Nat Turner.
So you're not gonna until you can get that. Until you can get that, that's the only reason. And we can do our own state, anything. Because right now you can't do that because the black man mind mentally is. We need somebody. We needed to depend on somebody.
Well, unfortunately,
somebody got to come and help us.
Unfortunately,
the black man mind is not independent. We've been conditioned to feel that we need a savior. We need somebody to help us.
Now we talked about this before. How many nationalities are in the American Armed Forces? Just name a couple. Name at least 4 different, nationalities that are in the American Armed Forces.
The Caucasian.
That's 1.
The black.
That's 2.
The Mexican.
That's 3.
And the let's say the German.
Okay, that's 4. And then you got
Puerto Ricans,
Chinese people. So here's the question. So if the most powerful army in the world need allies to whoop everybody ass, why wouldn't you think we need allies? You supposed to dip your ties every motherfucker that like you to be in your army.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if he was green, purple, whatever he is. You're supposed to dip your ties people to be in your army. That's what makes you a strong army. That's why America is so powerful. Because they move around the world and they fucking contaminate, deputize everybody they can get their hands on.
And then we build a war base.
And then they build a war base in their country. So that's what you got to do to build an army, man. And you got to have, I don't want to say spies, but you got to have, you got to get information from all around the world. So you can't do that if you don't have allies, about it, bro. I would tell you, hold on. That's what fucked the Africans up. When Africa got sacked by the British, the Russians, the Germans, the French. They had sacked us all at the same time. Now, had we had allies all around the world, somebody would have sent the fucking smoke signal back, like, "Hey, Africa, you about to be under attack. Y'all better boss up because they coming." But we didn't have no allies like that around the world. We had the most powerful men Think about that. The most powerful men and women got dominated because of a lack of information. It's clear we are the most dominant species on earth as far as human beings are. So how the fuck did we get beat? There's more than one Mike Tyson around this motherfucker. Yeah. We could have sent 75 Mike Tysons to beat 10 million of them motherfuckers, but we wasn't ready.
Now you understand the ally thing?
Yeah, you got allies, man.
Coming from all over.
But see, you guys are making the same mistake that the 17th century Americans made. You know, the war obviously have to end. So if any revolution, the war is only the first part of it. So after they fight the war, all that, and the blood had been shed, that's what you did it. But any revolution, blood got to be shed, yes. But that have to end eventually. Once the war is over, now you need a plan to actually have a solution to now what is next. Because you have to have a reason to go to war. You don't just go to war because, okay, well, we need allies. Boom, we just killed all these people. Now that's great. The war is over. Then what's next? And if you haven't, if you, I'm not way off topic because your whole thing is you want every blacks to go to a state, right? I'm telling you, that won't work right now.
We already know how to run an economy, man. We got some of the most brilliant minds.
We spent over $1 billion.
You know how to work the American economy. You don't run your own economy.
No. It's not an American economy. Because America copied their economy off another motherfucker's economy.
You can say that.
You don't say that. It's
America only now.
We got proof, bro.
You can say it's great.
That's not that hard, bro.
You can say that's all that. But at the end of the day, it's not an economy that the black people came up with.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. The white, listen, brother. Listen. White people, listen,
commerce.
Listen, bro. White people only got a history of fucking 4,000 or 5,000 years, man, of being fucking civilized, bro. Any scientist, European, Asian, or African will tell you that. Africans got a fucking over a 30,000 year period of being civilized on this planet, moving with monetary gain. Man, this shit is on. Man.
We are talking about Black America. See, you always try to go and claim all the other countries. We're not in that. You're talking about Black Americans. We are brainwashed. We dumbed down. We uneducated. So you can't become stop talking about those people. All right, Black Americans are not that. Look, bro, we have to have a renaissance of education first.
No doubt.
Because Black people in America have been dumbed down by this education that we don't know anything.
Okay, bro. We all agree on that. We all agree on that. Nobody's disagreeing with you.
So I'm saying this, bro. Wait. The reason why we can't just go straight to a state, we have to educate ourselves first.
We already in the state. If
we go to a state, we all just kill each other. That's all we do.
Listen, hold on. See, I can't let you get away with that.
No,
I can't let you get away with that. Time out. I ain't gonna let you do that. Let me tell you. Hold on, brother.
Hold up, man.
Time out. Let me tell you something, brother. For those who don't know out there, a political ant is a black man. So let me. He's black, bro. Trust me, he's black. I seen the motherfucker before. I seen the nigga before. He black. But we gotta let him know all black people do not kill each other, okay? Because obviously this nigga don't know this. He's been living in that big ass house on the lake too long. You know, all his neighbors are white. You know, they skinny dipping all day, drinking red wine and eating cheese and shit. You know,
big bags right at the tip of the dock.
You know. Yeah, all black people don't kill each other, brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I said. I didn't say all that.
Might as well hit it.
What I see, you misconstruing what I said. What I said was,
screamed at me for 10 minutes. If we move in the same state, we're all gonna fucking kill each other.
Let me all start now. What's gonna be the biggest thing in that state is gangs, drugs, and murder. Yes, because that's right now is what Black America is. Until we can change that, we can't be our state.
Hold on.
Hey.
And I said Black America. I didn't say Black in Africa, Black in any other country, Black in America, bro.
I don't even like the way you say black.
I said Black in America. So what's going on?
What's
going on? Ain't African country. We need to stick with America. And right now, black in America is confused. We hate each other. We in competition with each other. We disrespect each other. This is reality.
I'm gonna have to take him to live in the trailer park for a week or two.
Yeah. He been out there living with.
See some real shit.
He been living high off the hog just a little too long out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a little too long. He been living high. I gotta take him back to the hood. I ain't taking him to the hood in a minute.
I love this show, man.
I was born and raised in the hood.
Yeah.
I was born and raised in Detroit. I was born and raised on the east side of Detroit, the west side of Detroit. I was born everywhere in Detroit. When
was the last time you spent the night in Detroit?
Okay, that's irrelevant. That is completely irrelevant. I ain't gonna spend it like this because I was born and raised in Detroit. I don't got to spend like this.
It's been a while since you've been there. That's all, man. That's all.
I was in Detroit for 20 years of my life. So there's no way in the world I gotta go spend a night in Detroit.
I just asked.
No more with this black shit with political ass.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to explain to you guys is y'all cannot compare Black America to any other country of blacks. You're not, because we're not the same thing.
No doubt. You the same thing. You might not think.
Same situation, and the same. We are a complete dumbed down people in this country. Yeah. We are not educated. We refuse it. Matter of fact, here's the thing about us. Even when the one try to get educated, the blacks will bring them down.
So
who the fuck you think that nigga is? That nigga ain't shit. So at the end, because your black family do this shit. Your hood niggas, they all do this bullshit.
So we better off. So we better off staring up under the white man and not.
No, we know.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure this shit out.
Having a renaissance of education, we have to get re-educated.
Can we do that?
We don't know anything.
Can we do that from our own state? Do we got to stay up under white people while we go to school?
No.
Okay, well, you the mayor. How we gonna do it, Mr. Mayor?
We got to stay up under their armpit while we go to school and learn how to behave ourselves. Meanwhile, you live in a sundown town like they know how to behave they motherfuckers.
Each community can pick their leaders of whom they want to organize this educational renaissance. Because right now, bro, we need to be, because right now we don't know anything, but we can't do anything. We don't know anything.
Okay, well, we just can't take the best minds that we have. We have several billionaire, black people. Why we just can't pick from those guys? What's the guy? I do not know his last name, but I think his first name is Brian. He's no, not him. He's a billionaire, the guy that runs FUBU, Damon John Good. There's another guy that does, strictly like the stock market stuff. His name is like Brian something. Damn, I forgot his name. Yeah, we can take guys like, and the other black guy to try to buy the Denver Broncos. I think his name is Frank somebody. I'm fucked up with these names. I wish I had them. But why we just can't take the best minds that we have and let them draw up a plan? Because
the people you're naming right now, they are, and believe it or not, they are economically whitewashed. They not going to once there's one hiccup, those motherfuckers are giving up.
Now, see,
you need somebody at the community already know, bro. You cannot go get some outside rich motherfuckers already been with the rich man. No, those people, yes, they may try. They might pop up a good. I give them 2 months. But after any strong hiccups, they're giving up because they don't have to deal with that shit. You want a leader that's in your community, somebody that everybody can relate to. You don't need outsiders, motherfucker. You don't need the outside elite. The black outside elite is also fucked up. They ain't trying to start no black renaissance. They motherfuckers said, "Fuck you, nigga. I got my own shit." You feel me? They ain't working down. It's the people who still living in this.
There you go, man. I wanted him to finish his rant so I can prove to him again that he's basically saying we are better off up under the white man. That's what you said. You saying that we can't govern ourselves.
Yeah, we can't save ourselves.
Yeah, we can't save ourselves. We better right up under the white man.
But it got to be picked in our own community.
That's what we said.
It cannot be somebody from the outside.
Yeah, we agree on that.
So that means even a rich, elite black guy would not get the job done.
How you going to pick a poor motherfucker to run the
how can you just call him a crack?
I'm going to tell you why. It's the same method that the white man had in the 1700s. That any ordinary man can rule themselves and a community.
Yeah, that's false advertising. Them motherfuckers.
That's not false advertising, man, because the white men have told us that
Slow down. Slow down.
We have no.
Slow down. That same white man you talking about, he robbed his own fucking country. He betrayed his own country. He committed treason and stole and robbed from his country to build this country, all while enslaving the African and murdering the Indian at the same time. So those principles that you are speaking about are false. All right?
What principles I'm speaking about?
What you do? How you said the Europeans said that a poor man can rule the economy
themselves.
No, he can't. He stole what he got. Can't that motherfucker didn't pull himself up by his bootstrap.
They stole it.
No, he stole it. He was a part of it too.
He or they stole it.
So how you gonna pattern yourself after a fucking thief?
Steal damn thing, motherfucker.
See what I'm saying? The system that you praising.
Let me get my lick in on this.
Yeah, the system that you praising is fake though. It's built under false pretenses.
The system that I'm praising have never existed. So you cannot say it don't work. It never existed.
Okay.
So you can't say
you just said the people from the 1700s came up with this brilliant system.
Yes, this Mars said
it was fake. It was all a fucking lie, man. It was a lie. Bro. You know, you put your hand over your heart and you pledge allegiance to some bullshit.
Something don't work.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Adam, 400-year head start is a bad motherfucker.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, a 400-year head start, that's a bad motherfucker. Try to race it. That's what you do. Keep it simple. Try to race it.
Yeah, that's what I said. You opening up a whole nother can. I didn't want to go here. No. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
but if you gonna go there, we gonna have to open this motherfucker up.
You know why you don't want to go there, Pat? Because with your idea of leaving America, it's not reality. It's not you're trying to leave America with a bunch of retarded motherfuckers.
How you think the motherfuckers that left England?
You can't do it that way, my dude.
The people that the people that left England, they were they was basically slaves riding over here on a boat. They were on the boat. They hadn't even reached America, and they was drawing up plans of how they was gonna steal this motherfucker before they even got here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So they even seen the first Indian.
So what do you think a person that was sitting in the corner like political ass saying, hey, this some bullshit. This shit ain't gonna work.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see what I'm saying, it never...
It's already been proven that it works.
Yeah, it's scientifically proven.
What's been proven that it works?
The Americans, I just told you, they stole this country from England. They were sent over here to fire this goddamn country. They posed stinking asses, didn't even have a bar of soap to wash their ass, came over here and stole this motherfucking country. Not only did they steal the country, they defeated the most powerful army in the world.
Which was the British.
At least that's what they tell you. But look, here's what I'm trying to say, bro. Here's what I'm saying. I think because what I'm trying to say is that right now, as we speak, the Black American, we are in this, all in 50 states, the blacks in these 50 states, we need a renaissance of education.
Nobody,
right
we're not
we don't have that.
Yeah, we ain't.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if we just all left and go to the state and then do what you say do and got black elite rich people that lead this, we'll end up exactly back where we was before.
Nobody said, hold on. Nobody said we need hold on.
You didn't say
I said it. Let me finish saying what I said.
Oh, this bullshit, that bullshit. Yeah.
Hold on, let me get the idea out your head because you got the Trump syndrome. So when we say people going, hold on. When we say we're gonna get the brightest mind. Nobody said hold on, brother. Hold on. We said we was gonna get the brightest mind, right, for the economy. Nobody said we were going to let them run the goddamn country. Right. We just need to know where to invest our money at, where we're gonna build at, where we're gonna do agriculture, where we're gonna farm at. Brother, listen. Take over. No, we're gonna have a Senate, bro. We're not doing no king shit, bro. We're not doing that, man. We're gonna run what we're gonna do. We're gonna run a successful country is what we're gonna do, man.
You can't. Okay.
That's all.
Yes.
That's simple, man.
Yes.
You think it's hard? It's not hard. It's not that hard.
It's not hard, bro.
Okay,
It's not
yeah,
hard.
it ain't that hard.
But right now, it's not realistic. See, it's hard.
That's what they thought on that boat ride over here. There were those Europeans and poor motherfuckers at the bottom of that boat saying how they was gonna take this motherfucking country. Like I said, and people like you was sitting on the other side of the boat saying that shit ain't gonna work.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't even got no money.
Hey, you are missing one thing. Those Europeans came over. Those people didn't hate each other. They didn't want to kill each other.
They did hate each other. All they do was fight each other, and they still fight each other today.
Yeah.
All Europeans do was fight each other. While you talking about all black people do is fight each other. You got Russia dropping bombs on Ukraine right now.
Bro.
It's white on white crime.
Yeah,
This country was started by rich. They're not by the poor white, by the rich white, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
We know rich white over here,
Started
man.
by rich white, not poor whites.
They was
The
poor.
rich white was not killing. The poor whites were killing. The rich white never was killing. The rich white get paid off people killing each other, not the other way around, bro. They get the rich elite. Those white, no, they don't kill.
Okay, we got rich black people,
kill for them.
So we got rich black people. So now it's
And they do the same.
so they rich white people is better than our rich black people. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I'm telling you that rich black people, rich black people are on the same level. They on that same bullshit that we in right now. So if you give them, you don't want those bright minds doing anything.
Okay, so in other words, we better off.
Right now.
So you saying that's why we better off staying in America and not getting out.
No, I'm saying.
What the fuck is you saying?
We're going to carve America up, motherfucker. That's what we
For-
going to do.
I'm all for
We need
our
we
state.
only make up a small percentage of America.
Yeah.
We don't need a lot of land.
Shit.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what
We
I'm
don't
saying?
need a lot. All we need is a small state to learn how to benefit one another. So y'all getting the wrong idea. All we trying to do is
Rhode Island small as hell.
okay. Listen, so here we go. So let me tell you this. So at this pace of the Black Americans right now, our spending habits at this pace right now, we are predicted to be in the year 2050. It's predicted that we will have a net worth income of zero. Right. So yeah, individually black people will have money, but as a whole, we gonna be broke as fuck. We don't learn how to build an economy by spending with one another. Our net was going to be zero. That's why I said we need to be in our own state or our own country. So therefore, we are forced to spend money with one another because it's clear that black people have businesses all over America, but we only make up 14% of this country, and we are spread it all over the country.
Yeah.
So we all came together. We would be forced to spend our money with one another. Therefore, making each other rich, making our kids rich, having better schools, not being around sundown towns and all this crazy ass shit. You know, not being stuck in somebody's prisons for 20, 30, and 50 and 60, 70,000 fucking years in prison. You know what I mean? That's the result. Yeah. That's the benefits of having our own shit.
What money you talking about, Pat?
Black Americans spend over $6 trillion. Black Americans, hold on, without doing anything illegal, you making me yell. Without doing anything illegal, black people spend over $6 trillion a year. That's more. I think we would be ranked the number 13th or 16th country in the world right now.
That's what he's saying.
So we move to one state, you can even take some of that money away. We still would be top dog around.
Who will control the actual money in this black state, Pat?
We will have a Wall Street the same way they got a Wall Street. Remember we had a black Wall Street? Remember Egypt had an economy? You know, Africa's got economies right now in their countries right now. Every country got an economy. Y'all, I don't know why y'all think of, that's why I said y'all need to get on a plane and get the fuck out of the country so you can see somebody else that's been doing it longer than Americans, because y'all think America is the only one that's living like this. You think America's the only one that got a successful economy. That's not true.
See, once again, here you go again.
You whitewashed. That's the problem.
You using everybody else and saying, well, that's us right now, bro. You are living on a cloud, my dude. At the end of the day, the same black people that you think gonna be all for you, they're gonna be against you. They're gonna be against me. Because here's the thing, they'll be against me. Because first of all, I speak in reality.
Yeah, you want to be up under the white man.
Bullshit.
You want to be up under his armpit. You want him to have his arm around the back of your neck. Hugs your ass.
Every time I say something, I'm with the white man.
What's wrong, boss?
Everything I say, I'm with the white man.
I mean, because that's what you're saying. You're saying black people can't survive. You're saying black people can't survive on their own. So we need to stay right here.
People need to learn how to survive.
Who you gonna learn from? Who you gonna learn it from? Who you gonna learn it from?
First of all,
who you gonna learn it from? Who gonna teach it to you?
I'm trying to explain. You don't let me. Explain
to me. Who's gonna teach it to you?
At the end of the day, any type of revolution that runs to anything gotta start with a small group of people. It cannot start on a massive level. You cannot say every black person in the fucking country.
Quick question. Why does it
work?
Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be a revolution?
Yeah, why it just can't be what it is, man?
Why we just can't?
We don't want to be fighting each other.
We don't want to fight nobody.
Fight brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? We invite them to our stuff.
People, I'm telling you that educate yourself. But you got to do it in a small community. It cannot be some massive scale.
Why we got to hide?
It's going to have blowback.
Didn't they bring you over here in a massive scale?
You can't do it. That's unrealistic, man. You got to be realistic to type of shit. You know, every single black
person. So it's unrealistic. Hold on. So it's unrealistic that black people can run their own economy and have their own country.
It's unrealistic to think that we can do that now.
So when can we do it?
When we educate ourselves on how to be human beings.
Where are we gonna get this education from?
I keep telling you, communities have to pick their own.
Overdoings on your head.
You cannot centralize this, bro. See, you trying to make me say, well, we didn't get some.
I ain't trying to make you say shit. You keep saying it by yourself.
We want to know.
You have to start with a small community. They have to pick their own leaders. You cannot say, well, I want
what leaders do they get to pick
tell
from?
These people and this man to tell these.
What leaders do they get to pick from? What leaders do they?
They own the people that think like them, look like them, people that they trust. You cannot.
Well, give me an example.
Bullshit.
Give me you the first nigga in the country. We putting you first, the nigga in the country, and so you get to pick your own leader. Who you picking?
You picking.
Okay, first of all, that's not how this works. I'm not picking a leader.
You just saying people got to pick their own leader. Okay, we nominate you the first citizen of the new black country. Yeah. Who are you picking for your mayor, your governor, president? Yeah.
And I will step down immediately because that's not how you cannot rule it. See, you cannot centralize this, bro. You're trying to centralize ideas.
Just get on the back of the bus and be happy.
Yeah.
But here's
we want to sit on the front of this motherfucker.
But here's your problem, bro. You just as bad as white man when you want to say that every black person is the exact same. Oh, we all.
When did I say that?
You've been saying this whole time. Well, we all gonna do this. That every black person is different. Everybody's individual. You can't just centralize some idea and just put some tyrant over a whole black race.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that. You keep thinking.
You are saying we're gonna put.
Slow down.
We're gonna put the. We're gonna put the greatest mind we got right now.
What's wrong with that?
There's everything wrong with that, bro. Because what you're doing is you're making tyrants out of those people. You can't
brother.
The greatest minds of America and say, okay,
brother, this is how you build. This is how you build. This is how you build. This is how you build an economy. This is how you build corporations. This is how you build business. This is how you build businesses, bro. You put this is how you
from the bottom up.
Slow down. If you want the best product, brother, you have to put the best minds that you can pile together, bro. You gotta grab the best minds.
You keep saying the best minds. That's only your opinion. The best mind is never a fact. It's always a matter of opinion. And guess what? Who knows if your best mind is this person's best mind? Is that person's best mind? You can't say that. You're trying to centralize a whole entire race. It's not going to work, bro. You can't say, well, this is our best mind. Nigga, who the fuck are you to say this is the best mind?
You the problem. You see all this shit you keeping up. Every time we come with a solution, this nigga, this ain't gonna work.
This ain't gonna work.
These niggas, you just said. That's the reason.
And it's that nigga in that Malcolm X movie. Get your hand out my pocket.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, I'm not giving you a solution.
No, you're not, brother. The best minds. Let's take it to sports. 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 No. We ain't going to sports. I just want to use a sport analogy. Slow down. So I just want to use a sport analogy.
Just an analogy.
So you got.
I thought I was going to sports.
No. I just want to use an analogy real quick. A comparison, rather. So you got NFL football teams, right? And so on those NFL teams, you have the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. On the offensive side of the ball, you have an offensive coordinator, right?
Yeah.
How many coaches work for the offensive coordinator? 5 or 10, right?
Yeah.
So they are trying to have the best collaboration, the best minds, offensive minds in the league. They're working together, and then they come up with NFL plays to go against the other team. They're not just using one person. They're using a collection of, hey, man, Joe, what you think we can do on third down? I got this short play. Joe probably liked my third down play, but Joe might say, you need to shorten that route up a little bit and make him go in motion. In fact, we're putting the best minds that we can find together to come up with the best play. That's what it means when you gather the best minds that you can find.
But bro, a football team is only 52 people. We're talking about.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point, brother. You're missing the point.
You're trying to centralize Black America. You're missing the point. Because you're centralizing Black. You're doing the same thing white men did to us. The only difference is you're doing it with black folks. You're no different. You're doing the exact same shit.
You don't want no slaves. We don't want.
What you're going to do is you're going to build black tyrants. And black's gonna be enslaved by people once again.
Do we got any black tyrants right now?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we wouldn't be the cause of making black tyrants because they're already out here in the world. They're already out here. They're already out here. So it's not our fault if a motherfucker want to be a black tyrant. How is that our fault?
Yes, you are, because you're using the system that creates black tyrants or any type of tyrant, black or white.
Is this system creating black and white tyrants? Hold on. Is this system, American system, creating black and white and Mexican and Chinese tyrants right now?
Yes.
Okay, so it wouldn't be our fault because they already out here. That just sounds like a personality defect in human beings.
Yeah.
You can't blame that shit on.
No, it's not. Because if you're trying to centralize it, stop trying to centralize it. You have to do it small.
So Joe,
not do it.
So X would. He would like to keep both states. Let's wrap it up. X would like to keep both a state here in America and still be akin to Africa, the whole continent and African countries. I love that idea. Matter of fact, I will adapt to that. You know, that's one of mine, but I like the way he put it. That's one of mine. We got brothers that's out here doing that. It's a guy, Jabari, I follow heavily, Jabari Osaze, heavily. I got his book, 7 Little White Lies, I believe it is. Y'all should pick it up. Pretty good book. And I met him before. Good guy. And so he does that. You know, he's always back and forth to Africa in America. So we got a lot of people that's already doing that. And they've been doing that forever, man. It's just they're not popular in the African-American community, and that's why political ant don't know none of these guys. You had Dr. Bing, you had Dr. John Henrik Clark. There's so many of those guys. I already said Marcus Garvey a million times. It's a million dudes, man. Y'all go over there to Sarnetta TV and look up the older guys that do that because I'm shabby on the names, but you'll get a lot of names of the older people, not the new people. The new people got too many personality problems. You know what I mean? I rock with them, but they more about show than the information.
Yeah.
Information is boring, so a lot of people don't like watching the older people do it. But there's hundreds of thousands of black people that already came up with these ideas, already executed these ideas, and already been murdered or assassinated and in prison because of these ideas. Mm-hmm. So we're not the first one to try this shit or bring it up. They just being destroyed as they are quickly as they are being created. You know, and so a lot of people, again, like Ant, don't know about these people. Mm-hmm. Right?
I do. America, I do. Don't let him tell you that. I do.
What you think happened to them? That's why
I am very big on Marcus Garvey. That's one of my favorites. Don't let him poison y'all mind.
That's why the Black Panthers got. You notice we never brought up the Black Panthers not one time. But anyway.
You must bring them up.
He ain't bring them up.
I like the Black Panthers.
I bet you do.
I tell you what, Black Panthers also start with a small community. But okay. All right.
Yeah, man. So a lot of things going on in the news, man. We short on time. Y'all know about the Diddy trial. Anything you want to update us on the Diddy trial, Lex?
Well, It don't look like his ass gonna be getting that much time. So that's cool. We didn't see no. Remember, we talked about it last week. We just didn't. We didn't
see no Rico.
Yeah, we didn't see no Rico. We didn't see no. What they say, paying the motherfucker to come and have sex with him from a different state.
Yeah.
The homosexuals testified. They want to go get up there and say, hey, man, this nigga cracked
I thought
my
they
side.
dropped all charges.
Well, hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
What happened on the stand? Oh, it said no. Okay, no homosexual males took the stand.
Yeah, nobody tested
to say they were sex trafficked or penetrated illegally.
Yeah,
they drug.
You know what I'm saying? So
rub down with the paralyzing baby oil. Where you can't turn over.
Yeah. Can't defend yourself.
So he didn't get hit with none of those charges.
None of those.
So it's looking good for Puffy. Plus, he already been in there almost a year. So if the judge is like lenient on him with this bullshit case, he shouldn't get no more than 2 to 5 years.
Yeah. Well, well, he could get to 2, and he done already served 1.
Exactly.
So,
or he can get time served and parole.
I don't think they giving him no parole.
They should though, because he served enough time for that. That bullshit case.
They might do him like OJ on the speeding ticket.
Yeah. You say he's getting 20 years for this shit.
You got away with this one, but you getting the max on this.
Getting the max on it. Yeah, they fucked OJ hard too.
Yeah. So that's what it might be, man. I mean, it kind of looked good. They didn't believe the women in the case.
Yeah, I mean, they got caught lying any damn way. Yeah.
And then the lawyer was smart as hell. The lawyers, we gonna bring witnesses. They brought witnesses. They brought the same motherfucking witnesses that testified against him. There was 12 witnesses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically, yeah. That was smart. Why should I as a lawyer, why should I put anybody on the stand when your witnesses already look like liars? So why would I put somebody on the stand for you to cross-examine and try to make them look like a liar? Your whole side campaign looks like a liar. Right. So I'm not putting nobody on the stand.
And guess what? Yeah. I got the text message to prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he did a marvelous job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he got kudos to him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So all you guys out there flying women in and shit like that shit is illegal, man.
Yeah, it's illegal.
I mean, only if you got money. You just some 9 to 5 motherfucker. You fly somebody, and I guess you might get hit with the RICO Act. And you work at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and you done flew a bitch in. You getting indicted.
Yeah. You know they might not want to even fuck with you. How did he even get some money to fly this bitch in?
This nigga smell like chicken nuggets. Let him go.
So yeah, man. I hate that they even abused that law like that. That was abuse.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said before, I can see if the Cassie wasn't his girlfriend. If she wasn't his girlfriend, they would have had Puff. Puffy on his way doing it 20 years. They were in a committed relationship, man. I don't know why Puffy in love with that young ass girl, man. And all the women he can get, why would you fall in love with that one? That's mind boggling. She must have been saying some good shit.
How them grippers was working.
The grippers work. She still had her grippers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. She was doing something.
Yeah, she was doing something. You know what I'm saying? We talked about her being the number 1 lawyer anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he still had his pick of millions and millions of women all across the world. So him sticking there, it got to be something else behind this. I don't know what it is.
It was the man behind it. You know
yeah, but he still could have got a lot of women like that. He was known for visiting the after-hour bars and shit like that, the strip clubs and stuff like that. So why did he fall in love with her? Oh, you're right, though. I guess he just fell in love with their routine.
Yeah,
it was easy for her. He trusted her to pick up and make phone calls, handle his money without her stealing his money.
Yeah.
He done probably tested her a couple times with a couple thousands and millions or whatever. She brought back every dime. And he like, oh, okay, I can trust her. Okay. Go order me some baby oil and 10 niggas.
Yeah. You know what
Get them on the plane, bitch.
10 niggas gonna see her and be like, yeah, bitch, I'm coming. You know?
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Oh, so he used her as the fishing lure.
Yeah, the lure. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, y'all like this little Chinese looking
like
bitch
that?
right here? Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Punisher came out that motherfucking hotel bathroom all oiled up looking for Cassie. Puffy was sitting over there with a motherfucking hood on and a rock hard dick.
I was over there like this and shit. Yeah, Nick.
Hey, the Punisher said it was hard for him to perform. I bet it was. When the nigga staring down your ass crack.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she looked good, man. I'm uncomfortable.
Hey, that's a hell of a lure right there.
Yeah,
That's that
yeah,
fishing.
badass lure right there,
Yeah.
man. Shit.
He brought in the big bag. This nigga called himself the Punisher.
Yeah, the Punisher. Yeah, she called the Punisher with that motherfucker. Punisher, you know what I'm saying?
He caught the Punisher.
Yeah,
He put that on his goddamn trophy mount. He put that head on the wall.
you know what I'm
His
saying?
ass. I caught the Punisher, nigga.
Let the tight ass pants with the ass cut out. You know what I'm saying?
Puppy like this nigga done cracked 50,000 women, and Puppy like it, I cracked his ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now where the rest of these niggas at?
And with the rest of the gigolos and this motherfucker.
Yeah, I ain't justified them shit like that.
Yeah. Say Mr. Magnum. And Mr. Beat the Pussy Up. They didn't testify.
They ain't want nothing to do with it.
And the Human Tornado, all the niggas with the fancy strip names, them niggas, none of them niggas show.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, sweet dick, all the motherfuckers.
Hey man, why y'all ain't come and testify, man?
Man, what happened? You know what I'm saying? What happened?
Let Puffy look down the barrel of your rectum and shit. Now you don't want to testify.
Married, cheating, and shouldn't be doing that shit either.
Yeah.
You ain't got kids. They like, oh, hell no, nigga. Ain't no money worth this.
Puffy got an earpiece on. Cassie got an earpiece on. Puffy like, yeah, put some more oil on that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Put some more oil on that nigga ass.
Yeah. Stop rubbing it. Just throw that shit up down.
Bet you niggas don't answer that phone no more.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't intoxicated by that bitch no more.
Look, if you a stripper, don't let nothing over a 7 call you. Yeah. If you a male stripper, they got to be she got to be a 7 and under.
They was sex workers.
Yeah,
they was escorts. They wasn't strippers.
Yeah. Okay, they
strippers know what they coming.
Oh, they go. Okay, they got
escorts. They know what they coming to do too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Hey man, that's wicked, bro. Yeah, Puffy the motherfucker. That motherfucker came out that trench coat on their ass.
No,
the bandana on the Punisher. Nigga dick with limp like a. Puffy like, dog, get that dick back up. Get that motherfucker back up.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
I'm paying you.
Yeah,
get back up.
You know we paid you for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! OG told me that too. I ain't gonna lie. OG told me that. You might see this episode. OG told me that. He said, "Be careful trying to be a pimp." He said, because when the motherfucker, you a pimp, if a nigga come in with the right amount of money, and he hired your service, he can tell the pimp, he got to have sex with the pimp. You can't turn him down. He got the money. Yeah. Back in their day. Yeah. Because he'll ruin your rep. Hey, this pimp ain't no good. He can't, cut cash. I paid him to do such and such. He couldn't do it. Yeah. So he's like, y'all got to be careful with that pimp shit.
I want to see you pimps, man.
That's what shit. Cooking draws, popping your ass, like you come in here, it's a man up in this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
With some baby oil in his hand.
Yeah.
And not just any man.
No.
A billion
Magic Dragon.
Yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff gonna whoop every nigga that says something about his ass.
Yeah, man, he gonna get out, man.
My bad, Puff.
Start setting their broadcasts. That's what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm moving out of Harlem, man. Fuck that.
Oh, man. Moving to a lighter note. I hate to talk about this shit, but Lil Meech was in the news. 50 Cent posted something about Lil Meech. So Lil Meech allegedly, well, I seen it. He got pulled over. Him and at least one other person in the car. I don't know if it was more than one, but it was at least one. Supposedly, the guy that was in the car said that he was asleep when Meech got pulled over. They had guns and drugs in the car. So the guy said he was asleep. He said Lil Meech threw his drugs on him while he was asleep.
Yeah.
And so when they the cop had his body cam on, and so Meech is in the back of the car handcuffed. And Meech is asking him about the guns. And he's like, did you find it? And he's basically saying, the cop is saying, yeah, we got the guns. And Meech says like, oh, you got the guns. But the cop is telling Meech that the guns are not illegal. And so Meech says, what about the other stuff? So, but here's my thing about it. Hold on. I don't want you to say that yet. I want you to look at this side of it first. So when Meech says, what about the other stuff? Now, so everybody think that after he said that, the cop went back and found the other stuff.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I say. I say that the cops already had that shit. They had the guns and the drugs. So Meech is saying that you saying the gun's not illegal, but what about the other stuff that you found? He didn't just, because trust me, man, if the cops found some guns, they found them goddamn drugs.
Yeah.
The whole car is coming apart after they find that type of weapons. Yeah, so they already found those drugs. He's not saying, oh, what about the drugs? They they up in there. Go find them. He's not saying no shit like that. Now, at the same time, I'm not saying that guy's lying on Meech either.
Right.
Because the guy said that Meech is told on it, you know what I mean, and put the drugs on him. So I'm not saying that didn't happen because I don't know either one of them. But I'm saying that the cops had already found the drugs. I bet if you let the rest of that video play, they're not letting the rest of the video play. They only put that clip out of him saying, what about the rest of the stuff? Man, they already had the rest of the stuff. So he's asking, what about, so y'all charging us or him or whatever? So.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to bring that up to say, y'all young guys, y'all got to think about y'all future, man. These guns and drugs is finna put y'all in prison. Y'all not coming home for a long time. And while you gone, somebody's gonna be fucking your baby mama and fucking over your kids.
Banging that ass.
Yeah. So you be better off getting a job. Go get a job or two. Work your way up the right way. It ain't shit worth going to prison for. Yeah, because they're gonna be lighting her up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I just wanted to put you up on the other part that they already probably had the drugs. And
he won't be 6 months either.
I ain't gonna be no 6 months. After you get out, she gonna sneak away. Every time you piss her off, she gonna go back and bang that nigga again. So y'all need to leave that shit alone, man. Stop trying to be gangsters, man. Go get a fucking job, man.
Yeah, man.
And I already think y'all 90% of America and shit.
Ain't that right, Aunt? Yeah, man.
So, 50 trolling them again, man. 50 them released that shit on his Instagram. I think it was his Instagram.
I wonder how 50 get the tape. 50 tell on the nigga?
Nah, Mom, they released the body cam.
Okay.
Damn, I should have let you see that shit before we started, right? And started off with all this craziness. You guys gotta go get some jobs and shit, man. Yeah, stop all this shit, man. Now you gotta snitch on somebody so you don't go to jail. Now your homeboy finna tell everybody what you did. Now you known as a snitch. And damn, come on, man. This ain't y'all. Y'all better than that, man.
Can't walk the streets. Can't get on no more. That's a wrap.
See, he said the other stuff. That's illegal. So he know the cop already had the other stuff. The guy still said that he threw that shit on him. He wrote a post up and put it up. And he basically said he's about to go do fed time because this little rat ass nigga threw some shit on him while he was asleep. I don't know if it's true or not. Because I don't know. Because what if me said I'm not paying for your lawyer? And so he said, okay, I'm gonna make some shit up about you. So we don't know what happened because we wasn't there. You know what I mean? Yeah. He wasn't snitching right there.
So they had it was all together.
Yeah, they already had it together. So people running with that little tape right there saying that he was saying, what about the other stuff? And then the cop went back and got the other stuff. That's not.
Yeah, because if he threw the shit on the motherfucker, shit, he got you and he next to you sleep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's common sense they got it.
Exactly.
If you do it, you know what I'm saying? It's just common sense. Ain't nothing to talk about.
Exactly. It's just, you can tell who really been like in the streets and who hasn't been in the streets. Anybody that really been in the streets and been in those situations, you know the cop already had both. Ain't no going back searching no car. They only searching that motherfucker one time. They already got everything. Ain't nothing you could tell them.
You find something, they straight. If they find something big.
And plus, they going once they impound the car and get it to the impound yard, they gonna search it again anyway. Yeah. So they already had that shit though. But
destroy that motherfucker.
You know, but it's unfortunate that black guys, we keep getting caught up in these same dumbass situations. Yeah. Take your kids off the rap music. If you're a single mother out there, single black mother out there, get your kid away from all that rap music. You cut it. No, so if you can't stop them, they're gonna sneak around and listen to it anyway. It's up to you to introduce new music to his life. You got to start taking him to concerts and, old school artists, singers, and things that older people start playing that shit on little road trips. Yeah. Take him to the musicals and stuff like that. Even if he don't want to go, that's your kid. Make him go. Introduce him to other stuff. Trust me, he'll hear it. He'll pick it up, especially your daughters. Yeah. Get them off that rap shit. Rap music is poison if that's all they listen to. Yeah. That's the only thing they listen to is poison.
Yeah, they sang a song and can't sing the ABCs. That'd be some shit, but know all the lyrics in the song.
Yeah.
That shit done in the first quarter.
Yeah, now, so what's the latest in the I hate to even bring this fuck's name up, the mega crap?
Oh, wow. That's big. He's supposed to release the Jeffrey
Epstein
files. You know what I'm saying? And he promised the mega world that. You know what I'm saying? The ones that got all the broadcasters, the Alex Jones and what was that mother Stephen Miller's and
the Fox News guy.
Yeah, the Fox News.
Hannah, whatever his name.
That other dude, they got a big
Sean Hannity.
Yeah, and the one that went to jail for him, Steve Bannon.
That's who I was trying to think of last. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, so they getting reflect from the maggot trial.
Maggots.
You know what I'm saying? So what they saying is like, we want them files, man, because he had a secret list. Now the FBI director, he ready to step down. You know what I'm saying? The Attorney General, which is the lady named Pamela, you know what I'm saying? They pressing her like, you were supposed, this what you promised us. This what you promised us. You got that internal fighting. And then you got 13 million mega fans that's receiving benefits from the government.
Wow. Nice.
So they feeling like they got stabbed in the back. What you got to say about that, political act?
So let me say this real quick before I answer. So Trump said, just so everybody know we on the same page. So Trump said there is no Epstein list now.
No list.
So before he became the president, he said, I'm gonna get that motherfucker and I'm gonna release the list. Now that he's the president, he said, hey man, it ain't no list.
After you read it.
I wonder why he's saying that. Why did he have a change of heart?
Big change of heart. Because they wanted to see, they felt like, I can understand their point. Because they felt like, why cover up pedophiles?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
If you flying them from state to state, you know what I'm saying, and on your private islands, why cover them up? We want to know who's these guys that was committing these crimes.
Yeah, quick pause. Black community. You should be in uproar the same way you was with R. Kelly and Puffy on social media. That's why they charge us with crazy shit, overcharges. And I ain't talking about them two clowns, Kelly and Puffy. I ain't talking about them clowns. But, regular black people that don't be doing shit and get overcharged. That's why they do that, because they see us, how we attack each other on social media. But we let them off the hook on social media.
I know, right?
Yeah, if we choke the shit out of they people like we do our own, they'll stop doing that shit. Trust me. Because people listen to us. We are influential in America. We are. But we got to give it to both sides, man. We can't just be, even if you don't mean this shit, say something about it any damn way. Because they are reading that shit for sure.
Yeah, there's no doubt about
it. So Trump don't want the list out now.
No, he don't want it out.
Oh, he said it's not a list.
No, he's saying it's not a list.
And we know he lying.
And the evidence, the shit that he gave out, it was already out. So that's what pissed his inside party off. That's what started the civil war inside the party.
Okay.
And then the other part of the reinforcements was the 13 million that's receiving the Medicaid benefits. That's losing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big portrayal what's going on right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Trump hey man, I need this to stop. I don't like this mega movement. You know what I'm saying? But this is what was promised to them. This is how he got some of their votes.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
The 13 million, they was diehard.
Yeah, he was supposed to turn over the pedophiles and the lizard people. Remember, they believe in lizard people and hiding in the sewers.
Yeah.
Eating the kids. And
pedophiles.
So this is base. Oh my God! You just
They call them the green race.
Yeah.
green race.
They got iguanas and the lizards.
We need our own country, and all you black motherfuckers that thought it was lizard people, because I know some of y'all on my page. Y'all keep y'all ass out the new black country, motherfucker. Stay your ass over here with the lizard people.
You know what I'm saying? Wall up on your ass.
One of these days, we gotta talk about aliens because I don't see why you guys don't believe aliens exist.
Hold on, before we go there, let's wrap up the mega thing.
I know. As far as Donald Trump with the list, the way I see it is, I do believe that the reason why he's not releasing it for two reasons, and that number one, I think he's on it.
Of course, yeah.
So you really
no-brainer.
the reason shit when you're looking on it. And then the number two, you know, if y'all with you, I ain't gonna hold you up. I kept up with a lot of things political over my grown life, but this mega shit, I don't know what the fuck being mega even mean.
Mega is make America great.
Yeah, make America great again.
Make America great again. That's what mega is.
So it's an acronym. What the? Okay.
I know you lying. I know you know
it.
that
He
shit.
just wanted us to say that shit.
Many hats. He got the black hat, the white hat, and the red hat.
I swear on everything I love, I have never knew. I heard the word. I just never knew what the fuck that meant. What does it mean? I don't get it.
Hey, you wanna bring the beast out of the racist European people? You know, the ones that's racist, because all of them not racist, that's clear. No. But the ones that are, you want to bring the beast out of them? Just say, make America great again. That pumped them motherfuckers up. Look at ICE. They kicking in every dope, throwing the Mexicans out there. Come make America
They even got motherfuckers that ain't even ICE certified. Motherfuckers, they just got off the street. Keep the mask on. I'm behind bullshit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Hey.
All this shit is doing is bringing all the races off the fucking claws of this shit.
I gotta give Trump his credit on that one. That slogan right there. Trump said, "I'm out," because a lot of white people don't vote. So he came up with that deal. Yeah, I got to find a way to make these motherfuckers vote, because that's how the Republicans keep losing the election. Obama done got all the gays to vote for the Democrats now. Mm-hmm. Even though racist gays used to vote Republican. Right. But Obama got them to come over to the Democratic side. Yeah. So Trump, the Republicans outnumbered. Trump, I got to get some goddamn votes.
And the evidence was what? Bruce Jenner. Mm-hmm. When he said Bruce Jenner can use any one of his bathrooms. Oh, that was Trump words.
Oh, okay.
But now look.
Yeah, but when Trump came up with that, make America great again, those white people that didn't vote, them motherfuckers are voting now. Yeah.
Hell yeah, because they
Mexicans out of here.
Yeah, they finally cut that clown in there. But that's good. Hey, that's crazy, man. You're right. You're right. Because for a long time, if you started with Clinton and Barack Obama, they were still in a lot of these minority groups. But see, Trump can say, "Okay, I get my own damn minority group." Yeah. A group that's been hiding for a long time.
They was chopping woods, eating potato salad, bar fights and shit. Minding their own business. They ain't want nothing to do with the political world. They heard that TV say, "Make America great again." Them motherfuckers turn around.
Goddamn Harley's got to get started up.
Wipe the dust off them Confederate flags. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Yeah, yeehaw.
It's gonna be a hang of the night. You know what I'm saying? We got him on the road again. You know what I'm saying? Call my wife cousin. My cousin wife. You know, they're the same person. Your wife, your cousin is the same person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. They say the night's gonna ride the night, whatever the fuck they be saying.
And not only that, in 2020, his plan was, hell, let's just say for an entire 3 years that I was robbed of the presidency. And I guarantee he went on every political show, TV show, social media been saying I was robbed. 2020 was a rob, and it worked because and when he blew out the old girl, these motherfuckers were making sure he didn't get robbed again.
Yeah.
So it was whoever his campaign manager, he is a genius.
Yeah,
that motherfucker is a genius.
He knew what to tap into.
Yeah,
he knew that. He knew if he tapped into that underbelly, shit can change in a heartbeat.
Yeah, America had become so sophisticated that I mean, you know, a large portion of the population thought we were beyond that many stupid ass people in America.
Yeah.
We thought we done left them back in the late 90s, early 2000s. We thought that shit was over.
Yeah.
In the fucking dark ages and shit.
Yeah, we thought that shit was over. Boy, he pulled that old DNA, tapped on that old DNA in their ass. He woke them dinosaur motherfuckers right on them.
Scared. Tell me this. You motherfucker.
Yeah. Like what's that show? The Walking Dead and shit. The motherfuckers got the coming out the graves.
Yeah. Come on, Jeff. We got some unfinished business.
Drop their power tools and shit.
You know what I'm saying? You with your white friend like, hey man, he's with me. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers came from under the same rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We want to see his papers, Paul.
You know what I'm
Where's
saying?
his papers? This nigga ain't got papers. Let's see his papers. Now we got
that motherfucker show him the papers. I can't read. Throw this shit away and shoot the motherfucker. Oh, hey.
Where did they teach niggers how to read?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this motherfucker stood on a debate stand saying they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
They're eating the dogs.
Hey. This is what, bro, he know this shit. This is what the shit that these people are loving.
Yeah, Trump's smart as hell.
Now Trump's smart.
They loving this type of shit.
Trump is smart. Now let's talk about his voters, because they actually thought that they were going to get a piece of the pie. They actually thought he was going to give them some money, especially the black ones. The black motherfuckers was all on his nutsack. You know what I'm saying? They really thought they was going to get some money.
Yeah.
Them niggas ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying?
And at the inauguration, you know, when he got ready to sign all, you know, get in for president and take the motherfucking book. Damn, one of them motherfuckers was in there.
Anybody know niggas?
I'm saying,
yeah.
Motherfucker ain't got $5-6 million, man. Take your ass on over there to that dome. I'ma be coming over there. You know what I'm saying? He put them all out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, damn, man. But hey, we got to give it to him.
Yeah,
when he want to get something done, shit happened immediately.
Yeah, if you was black, if you wasn't buying a pardon, he ain't want to see your black ass.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. So this was
even with those pardons, he knew who to get out of the Kwame. He knew blacks love Kwame.
Yeah.
You gotta salute him on that.
And to this day, I am a millennium.
Yeah.
I'm a millennium. I think you two are
talk about all that. We don't do all that.
But I'm a millennium. We never understood why our parents didn't fit Kwame. We never. But I mean, my mama, my aunties, they just, they love Kwame. I can't. That nigga was a fucking crook.
You gotta thank them.
He knew who the fucking he knew blacks love Kwame.
Kwame, like, basically from the hood. Kwame went to Cash Tech. You know, wasn't no social media there. So if you had a name before social media, you was a popular motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have social media.
Yeah.
You know, so Kwame was that deal, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but see, if you are a millennial who was living in Detroit at the time under his rulership, you felt his complete theft of the Detroit public school system. Because what he was doing, he was stealing our lunch money, he was stealing, they took out all our books, everything. He stole all the money.
Yeah,
Well, no, bro, no, that's not true.
Niggas ain't never had no bucks.
We did. We had them. They took away.
Nigga, I went to a Detroit school.
I know, bro, but it was
we
a
had no
time.
bucks. Now
Cheryl Rudderman in the fucking
man. That's not true. It was a time.
Cheryl Elementary.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I went to Detroit school. I ain't nobody ever gave me a book in that.
But yo, remember, we are not in the same generation, though.
Okay, I got you.
See, in my generation,
Y'all was special.
it finally was paying off, but then they took it all away.
Y'all
They
special,
literally took it away. Yeah, they literally.
Hey, man, we ain't gonna make this no
Hey,
Kwame Bash show, man. You know?
I see why he hates
See,
niggas.
all y'all defend Kwame.
Niggas been mistreated.
Trump, no, fuck those.
Yeah, you're right, though, but yeah, I hear you. But, I want to stick to the point Joe made, that he knew in you, he knew which black people to pardon because he knew that the black community, be glazing on him. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. He knew exactly who to
Like
pardon.
Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover's a legend. Okay,
Man, we love you, Trump.
yeah, we get Larry Hoover on it. And so the lower guys, the lower thinking guys, fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. Lower thinking guys don't know no better.
Yeah.
He freed Larry Hoover because all his money come from illegal activities anyway. So he don't know what the fuck going on in the economy. No goddamn way. You know what I mean? So he freed Larry Hoover. He freed Lil Wayne, and okay, motherfucker. But he took away your mama food stamps, nigga.
I know. I know.
Now, do you still love this nigga? You starving ass nigga. Bitch, you gonna be eating spicy noodles for the rest of your life, man.
Don't be touching your back.
Your ass don't get the big block of cheese no more.
Yeah, you don't get the cheese, man. Cut your mama and your little sister food stamps off, you dumbass nigga.
No more powder eggs, nigga.
I know.
Oh, so you can get a couple of illegal tax dollars on your fucked up auto shop you got over there, fucking niggas' cars up.
Yeah. Fake ass grits, nigga, the Farina.
But yeah, man. So yeah, man, Trump out of control.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hey, buddy. Hey, man, that's a nigga dog.
That's fucking genius, though. With
It's evil genius, bro.
Hold on.
It's an evil genius.
Hold on. What you and Joe brought up, what you and X brought up is evil genius. It's smart.
Smart.
Yeah.
Because look at it. Because you got to be a stupid motherfucker to figure. You got to be a dumb motherfucker with money.
Yeah.
So we know Trump got money.
Yeah.
And we know he's a dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you gotta have both though. You just can't be a stupid motherfucker.
Right,
'Cause
right.
ain't nobody gonna listen to you.
Right.
If you a dumb motherfucker with money, everybody gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
So what he did, what y'all saying, what the motherfucker did is he figured this shit out. There's more.
He figured it out.
Yeah, there's more dumb motherfuckers than it is smart motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We ain't got that many nuclear scientists. We ain't got that many award-winning journalists.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know
We
what
ain't
I'm
got
saying?
that many great Muhammad Ali's.
Yeah.
It ain't that many of these motherfuckers, but it's more dumb motherfuckers than anybody. So Trump said, I'm going to get my base. We're going to go after all the stupid motherfuckers. You know?
Oh, shit.
That motherfucker won by a landslide.
By landslide. You had niggas out there like,
He got niggas out there. The niggas with the KKK. The niggas is marching with niggas with Confederate flags.
He's part of my heritage. What, motherfucker?
We fought side by side.
Oh, man. Wow.
Niggas were saying we would have made some good slaves under Trump.
Man, you gotta love this
We
shit.
only had to pick half the cotton that day.
Oh, shit. You know what I'm
We
saying?
only got beat on Fridays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Last week, the moon was up and you still let us go home early.
Let's go home. We got off early. We didn't get no pay, but we got off early.
Yeah.
Hey, but that was a genius move. Our campaign
Beautiful.
to the dumbest motherfuckers in America. God damn, he won too.
Flawless,
He
D.
won, bro. I mean,
He
brother,
blew her out.
Yeah.
the whole country was red, bro. I
Man.
couldn't believe my eyes.
Hey,
I couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah.
shout out to Trump.
Genius Trump.
Yeah, you smart, dumb, ignorant motherfucker. Hey, yeah. Hey, that was how you gotta take your hat off to the man. That's
Yeah.
fucking
You
genius.
do. You do.
I'll go after the fucking.
Yeah. Trump, you pulled it off,
Yeah.
bro.
Let's think about when you in school.
Pulled it off, man.
When you in school, they got honor class.
And bro,
They
you
got honor
heard what
class.
he
There's
said.
only a couple motherfuckers that can go to honor class. Everybody else, we in you either in the regular class
Yeah.
or you in special ed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got their own special ed schools and shit. Like, you know, Trump like, I'm getting all them niggas.
More
They want free pizza and a gas coupon. Vote for me. You know.
And don't forget the Budweiser. Give a Budweiser too.
What about the free pizza and free Budweiser. Okay. And a Confederate flag. There you go.
Yeah.
Your racist starter kit.
Yeah.
Pizza and a Budweiser. Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey man. That was beautiful, man. That was genius. So we got to get up out of here.
Yeah. We gotta go, man. We gotta go.
Man. We out, man.